BrandingSource.com here, and the watch I'm reviewing today is the Doxa sub 650T-Graph. This one is the 2005 edition, as it's engraved on the side here, so you'll never forget it, and then screwed in. Kind of a nice feature, actually, since all the Doxas are limited editions, and the T-Graph in particular are a very small run. So unique to the 2005 edition here is the black dial with the, sorry about the reflection, black dial there with the 3 subdials. The majority of them are sort of well, every single year has a different edition, or sometimes a couple different editions. So typical Doxa T-Graph here. All of them use the 2894 ETA movement. Beads of Bryce bracelet here, which is very comfortable. Doxa is, of course, one of those brands that either you like it or you don't, because they have sort of a funny look to them. I've owned several Doxas, and somehow I really like them, but then I end up not wearing them, so I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this one much longer. But I I picked up another one for a friend, and I decided that I just had to have another Doxa, so I got this one in. The 44.7 millimeter diameter actually wears a little bit smaller than you'd think, so it's not too bad. This one is a thick watch though, so quite substantial on the wrist. Screw down pushers here, which is a nice feature. Screw down crown, of course, so you can wind it up, and the typical Doxa bezel with its easy to scratch, unidirectional, but easy to turn. The T-Graph is they named the subs the sub 600, sub 700, etc., etc. Well, there's no sub 700, but sub 5,000 or whatever, based on the water resistance. So the sub 600 T-Graph is a 600 meter water resistance, as you can see on the back here, and Swiss made, of course, like all Doxas. So run the chrono for you there. You can see the large second hand, orange hands on this one. Reset. Screw down the pushers. Full stainless steel construction. I've tried on several of the other Doxas, and I find that the T-Graph probably is my favorite of all of them as far as wearing, because I like the thicker presence of this watch. It gives you just a little bit more punch than the thinner ones. I do like the 750 GMT as well. That's got the inner bezel there with the inner bezel sort of GMT adjuster, so you can get the three time zones going on it. That one's a nice one too. The other models, like the 1200 and the 1000, the sub 1000, sub 1200, are just not substantial enough for me. And I find with the Doxas, I do have to get a bit of thickness into them, because they wear a little bit smaller than their size. So there you go, Doxa sub 600 T-Graph.